where it's like, it was a stupid call. It is what it is. But like, I think this is only going to motivate us, and especially, as we move into the playoffs, and if we advance and we play Dallas again at their place, I just feel like, we have there's so much confidence knowing that we should have won that game, and I really
I just want to run through a brick wall.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a destiny thing, though. It's like, God, I feel like this. It's written in the stars. But
yeah. I'm ready to run through a fucking brick wall.
I know.
Fucking 4 layers. I don't care.
What are we doing? What are we doing here, man? And another thing, while I'm going to get my daughter some food. Another thing, Aiden. What team of destiny are y'all? The only destiny that the Detroit Lions are going to live up to is the destiny of disappointment. Y'all haven't done anything. Y'all have not put in y'all time. Y'all haven't paid y'all dues. What are you talking about, bro? Y'all haven't done anything to make y'all any sort of team of destiny. If anything, the Cowboys are a team of destiny. Jimmy Johnson's curse is lifted. We're breaking all kind of records that haven't been broken since the 90s. They're bucking trends that haven't been bucked since the 90s. The Cowboys are the team of destiny, Aiden. What are we doing here? You dudes are still crying about this, man. 5 days after the fact. You know what? People say Cowboys fans are some of the biggest victims out there. Nah. Detroit fans, in general, no matter what sport it is, Detroit fans have to be the biggest set of victims in the entire country. They feel like their city is the toughest, life is the hardest, the players feel like everyone's out to get them. It don't matter what team it is, everyone's out to get them. The Detroit Lions, you know who the 2023-2024 Detroit Lions are? Y'all know who these dudes are? They are nothing more than the NFL version of these Memphis Grizzlies, featuring Dylan Brooks and Ja Morant and all these other dudes, a bunch of young cats, talented as they are. For sure, Aidan Hutchinson, he's a beast. Dude has a bright future. He's a dirty-ass player. You need to stop doing the hip drop tackles. You need to stop trying to break people's ankles. You need to stop trying to trip people. You're a dirty player, for sure, but you're a talented player. Amon'ra St.Brown, up-and-coming wide receiver. You have these dudes on this team. A lot of confidence, a lot of hype around the team, just like the Memphis Grizzlies had last season. A lot of hype. Everybody think, hey, maybe this is the year they could really make some noise. They may not be a tier 1 option for everybody, but they're like a tier 2A type of option. They're almost in that tier 1 option, but people just don't want to put them there just quite yet. That's what the Detroit Lions are. They're like the Memphis Grizzlies from last year. They're almost in that upper echelon in the big boy room with the Dallas Cowboys and the other NFC juggernauts. But they're not just quite there yet. But y'all talk like y'all been there 3, 4, 5 times. Aidan Hutchinson, Amon'ra St.Brown, you guys haven't done anything yet. Y'all are having a good regular season. That's all. And don't forget, your quarterback is Jared Goff. To me, Aidan Hutchinson and Amon-Ra St. Brown are almost like Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson in this situation. And then you got Dylan Brooks, which is Jared Goff, just sitting back there in a corner, staring people down in the corner, trying to make them look intimidated. That's kind of what I'm looking at with this team right now. Even though Jared Goff don't talk nearly as much smack as Dylan Brooks, that's kind of how these dudes are looking right now, man. It just looks very much so goofy. So I'm not going to sit here and act like these are bad players. I'm not going to act like Amon-Ra St. Brown is a bum. I'm not going to act like Aidan Hutchinson is a bum. Aidan Hutchinson is a dirty player, though. But I am going to say, you young cats, man, you dudes are getting a little bit too big for your britches. And I want you to come back to Dallas. I want you to have, because you know what, Detroit, if y'all come back to Dallas, that means we're going to the NFC Championship game. That's exactly what that means. Y'all had a close game the first time. I can assure you, you're not going to have a close game if you come back to Dallas. Because truth be told, that was the most frustrating game I've had to watch all season long. And it wasn't because I really felt like the Lions are going to beat us. It was because we should have been beating the brakes off of you guys by halftime. We should have been up by double digits before halftime. But our own team was hurting themselves and making mistakes and fumbling into the end zone and throwing picks whenever you think people are jumping off sides and stuff like that. We hurt ourselves. That's why that game was frustrating. So y'all are talking about how, oh, they got the game stolen, blah, 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 blah. Y'all shouldn't have even been in the game. We've talked about it at this point. Hell, I posted a video about the NFL releasing an entire video because you guys have been crying like petulant children for days now since the game has been over. The NFL released a whole video detailing how that was you guys' fault. Lions, get over it, Lions and Lions fans. It was you guys' fault. It was your bad. You messed the play up. Nobody else. You messed the play up, Lions fans. But I want you to come back. Because I think if you guys come back to Dallas, especially after getting on the podcast and talking as greasy as y'all have, because that's one thing to say about the Cowboys this year. Outside of Michael Parsons, ain't nobody talking. Ain't nobody talking this year. People just going out on the team and punching people in the mouth, or they're getting punched in the mouth one way or the other. But ain't no talking. It's just straight action. And I'm willing to bet the Cowboys can have a little extra something for you. After you guys go on the podcast crying about your injustices and all this other stuff, right? So come on back to Dallas, Detroit. Come on back to Dallas. I thought it's just funny that you dudes are still bitching and whining about this. And it's 5-6 days later. And people have shown you multiple situations which you shouldn't even been in a situation because Aidan Hutchinson is dirty and he was the one tripping, not Peyton him their shot. Y'all shouldn't even been in that situation. We let y'all stay in the game. We let y'all hang around. It was like the big brother, you know, he playing basketball with his little brother, and he not really trying to go hard. He not posting them up and stuff like that. He kind of letting them shoot around. He not trying to block his shot. And then the little brother's like on the precipice of winning, and the big brother like, oh, hold on, bro. You're not about to beat me, bro. Hold on, get out the way, bag him down, dunk the ball on him. That's what just happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. And now the little brother head a little bit too big. And now the next time we take him out there to go play basketball on the court, we just gonna have to go ahead and 7-0 skunk him and get him up out of there. That's what happened. Either way, we'll see y'all in the playoffs, Detroit. Y'all know how he's in these videos. How them Cowboys. See you on the next one. Y'all are freaking fun.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still the boy? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.